Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial I'm going to help you to pass your Amazon interview, and in particular we are going to focus on one of the 14 Amazon leadership principles, and that is customer obsession. So if you are attending an Amazon interview for any role whatsoever, you will get asked a number of questions based around customer obsession. And in this tutorial, I'm going to cover the following things to help you pass. I will give you a list of Amazon customer obsession interview questions that I recommend you prepare for. I will give you brilliant, unique answers to tough Amazon customer obsession interview questions to help you prepare. I will give you some tips on how you can stand out during your Amazon interview. And finally, I will tell you about further resources you can get access to, including these slides and the answers to help you succeed. So there's 4 reasons why I encourage you to stay tuned. And just very quickly, before we get going, a very warm welcome to this Amazon Customer Obsession Interview Training Tutorial. My name is Richard McMunn. That's me there in the centre of the screen, the bald chap. I am a former fire officer of 17 years, and since then I've been helping people like you to successfully pass your job interviews, and I always do that by giving you top scoring, unique answers you can't find anywhere else. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am uploading insider job interview training videos every day of the week now, and I don't want you to miss out. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video, and it's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. And make sure you hit the like button. Please give the video a like, because that motivates me to create more content for you. Thank you very much. Let's get started. Now, before I give you the questions and the answers, here are a couple of important tips. Now, Amazon has built its success on being obsessed with customers. It is brilliant at dealing with customers and giving them what they want. That is one of the main reasons why they have been so successful. And to work there, you have to understand this fact. You have to also put customers first in everything you do. And we need to show that in our answers to the interview questions. Now, in everything you say and do within the interview, make sure you put the customer first. You show that you can make decisions that focus on the needs of the customers and also be influenced by what customers want and what they need. And also make sure you give specific examples of where you have demonstrated the ability to always start with the customer in all of your actions and decisions and then work backwards. So we want to prove to the hiring manager that we will always start with the customer, focus on them intently, and then work backwards. So let's start taking a look at some Amazon customer obsession interview questions, some tips, and then top scoring answers. So the first question is, explain a situation when you had a challenging interaction with a customer. Now, of course, we all have difficult interactions with people from time to time, but how you respond to a difficult or challenging customer says a lot about your personality and your work ethic. Now, remember to put the needs of the customer first and always focus purely on providing outstanding service and reaching a successful outcome for the customer. Here is my sample answer to help you. Explain a situation when you had a challenging interaction with a customer. In a previous role, I was helping a customer on the telephone after they had made a complaint about the poor service they had received. The customer had contacted the company, but unfortunately, a colleague of mine had failed to respond to them as promised. The customer was abrupt and rude during the conversation, and whenever I tried to apologise, they were sarcastic in their response. However, I remained calm and professional throughout. I went out of my way to reassure them things would improve from there on in, and I also asked them a series of questions to get to the bottom of their needs. By asking the customer questions, it gave them the opportunity to talk about what was important to them. I then explained what I was going to do to put things right, and I asked them if this was acceptable, which they agreed it was. I then made sure I implemented my promise of action, and I followed up the next day to make sure they were still satisfied. By remaining calm, professional and determined, I was able to provide excellent service which resulted in the customer being happy with the service they had received. So that's a very good answer to that difficult Amazon customer obsession interview question. You could also expand on the answer if you wanted to and say that you spoke to your work colleague afterwards to explain to him the error in his ways and why he should have responded to the customer as he promised. So you would be improving the service by making sure your work colleague fully understands what he would have to do moving forward. Now you can either pause the video if you want to and take a note of the questions and answers and the tips as we work through them together, or if you want to wait, I will soon tell you where you can download my full set of Amazon customer obsession interview questions and answers in PDF format, including the ones we are covering today. Here is the next question I want to work through with you. Describe a situation when you refused a customer's request. Now, within any business, it is important to balance great customer service with profitability and the business objectives. Now, I'm sure you'll agree this is a difficult Amazon customer obsession interview question to answer, but here's my example of a great way to respond to it. Describe a situation when you refused a customer's request. We had been running a coupon code discount for selected products on our website over a 14-day period. The day after the discount offer ended, a customer contacted us to request the coupon code as they desperately wanted to buy some goods. Now, we had a strict policy on coupon code usage and I had to refuse their request. I apologised and explained to the customer the reasons why I couldn't extend the offer. But I also explained to them that, with their permission, I would keep their details on record and contact them as soon as the next coupon discount became available, to which they agreed to. The coupon codes were a valuable part of our business operating strategy, and to extend the offer for one customer would not have been fair on the many other customers who had also missed out. So that shows that you can balance the need for great customer service, but with the organization's operating strategies and the fact that you can't extend the coupon code if not able to do so. So that's another great answer. Now, don't go anywhere because I still have more questions and answers to work through with you to help you pass your Amazon interview. But when you're ready, if you want to click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video, it will take you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download my full set of 23 Amazon customer obsession interview questions and top scoring answers, including the ones I am covering today. But here's the next question for you. Tell me a time when you responded to feedback from a customer. Now, customer feedback is invaluable in ensuring a business moves forward and it continues to provide brilliant service. The idea being, if a customer is happy, they will return to the business time and time again in the future. Now, within my business, my online business, we are always asking for customer feedback and we take it on board, we listen to customers, and that enables us to continually grow and develop. And I've been operating for over 15 years now online. And I've been able to achieve that because I always focus on the customer. Now, Amazon is exactly the same. Amazon is brilliant with customers. They listen to feedback, they respond to it, and they give customers basically what they want. And that enables them to be innovative in the services and products that they create for their customers. So here is my sample answer to the Amazon customer obsession interview question. Tell me a time when you responded to feedback from a customer. In my previous role, a customer contacted our team via email to give feedback on a company product brochure we had available to download on our website. They stated the brochure was too slow to download and it was not properly optimized for mobile viewing. I thanked them for their feedback and said I would look into this straight away. I tested the brochure on my phone and they were right. Not only did it take too long to download, but it was hard to read on a mobile device too. I immediately spoke to our IT department to provide them with the feedback and they said they would resolve it. But the next day the issue still hadn't been resolved, so I went to see the IT department in person. I explained to them the brochure was one of the main income drivers for our business and we were probably losing a lot of business due to the fact it was not working properly. Whilst I was there in the office, they agreed to reduce the file size, optimize it for mobile and re-upload it. Once I had tested it again, I contacted the customer to thank them for the feedback and I informed them it was now ready to view again. Now, I like that answer because you are taking responsibility for a problem. you are not just passing it on to the relevant department, but you are chasing them up. And when they haven't done it, you are going to see them to get it sorted. And then finally, you contact the customer to tell them that it's ready to view again. So you are demonstrating that you fully understand how important this thing is to the income generation for the business, and you are taking responsibility for it. And that's important. The next question, how would you define good customer service? Now, not many people can accurately define what good customer service is. Good customer service is about always putting the customer first in your actions, in your decisions about products and services, and responding positively to feedback and reviews. So here is my sample answer to the question, how would you define good customer service? Good customer service is based on putting the needs of the customer first, responding to them quickly, giving them a service that is what they want, and going above and beyond what is expected. Good customer service is being attentive, timely, and positive in your communication. Now, the aim of customer service is to encourage customers to come back to the business time and time again because you exceed their expectations, you make things simple and easy for them, and above all, you make them feel valued and appreciated. That's a great answer. The next Amazon customer obsession interview question that I want to cover is, tell me a time when you made changes to customer service standards. This is a difficult one. Now, helping to influence improved customer service is a great way of showing the Amazon hiring manager you are capable of always putting the customer first in your chosen Amazon role. Here is my example answer to the question, tell me a time when you made changes to customer service standards. Here we go. When I first started working for my last employer, I was concerned there was not the facility to ask our customers for feedback once they had placed an order via our website. The customers simply placed the order, they received their goods, and they never heard from us again. Now, to me, this was a missed opportunity to ask our customers what they felt about their shopping experience, and it was also a missed opportunity to ask for an online review. I spoke to my manager about this, but he initially appeared disinterested. However, after I had explained to him that we had a chance here to improve customer service and increase sales as a result, he agreed for me to put forward a proposal to the company chief executive officer. I created a short PowerPoint presentation that detailed the benefits of implementing an online feedback and review system, and also the piece of software that I recommended the IT department implement into the shopping cart system. After I delivered the presentation to the CEO, she agreed it was a great idea, and 3 months later, we were getting valuable feedback from our customers and also some great reviews too. All this helped increase sales across the board by 15%. So you are determined there in your actions. You are showing an understanding of how important it is to obtain feedback from customers and to also raise customer service standards. It's really important because when you interact with customers and ask them how they feel about a service, they feel empowered and they also feel valued, and they are more likely to come back and use your business time and time again in the future. And that is another reason why Amazon is so great at what it does. Now, the next thing to do is click that link in the top right hand corner of the video. Go through to my website, have a look at my 23 Amazon customer obsession interview questions, and you have the opportunity to download all the answers in PDF format, including the ones we have covered today. It's a great resource for helping you to pass any Amazon job interview. I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe. I do not want you to miss out. Connect with me on LinkedIn. The LinkedIn link is in the description below the video, and make sure you hit that like button. That shows me you enjoy the content, you find it useful, and above all, it motivates me to create more content for you, and that's important. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all the best for passing your Amazon job interview. Have a brilliant day.